folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Bryant. Then it's Johnson, and it's West in at the 2-guard. Pippen against Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pippen, the pass to Rodman. Jordan against West. Rose gets a wide open look. No good from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Here's Jordan after Magic Johnson's bucket. Outside, Rodman. Ball's knocked loose. 5 on the clock. Jordan with it.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Chalk up 2 there.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And the pass to Johnson over Rose. And Magic Johnson the bucket on the assist by O'Neal. And that's now 6 points for Johnson. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
And as he's tried to preserve his body to play a complete season, Rose has begun to lean more on that outside jumper.
And here's West for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Chicago the other way.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
One-on-one fast break. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Pass to Rose. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there by Johnson. Los Angeles leading by 5. Shaq kicks to Johnson. Johnson double teamed. O'Neal passes to West. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bryant's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pippen against Bryant. Outside Rose. Shot on the wing. Count that one. Rose has got 7 points.
Now, we've seen this a time or two. Derrick Rose in the mid-range doing work.
Pippen with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Right side, Rodman. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Kobe.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Outside, Rodman. Rose against Johnson. Double team on Rose. And here's Jordan outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Kevin, no one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Outside, Rodman. Rose scanning the floor. Passes to Gilmore. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Johnson dishes to O'Neal. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Johnson. Baseline jumper. The shot. No good. Good D by Jordan. Bulls trail by 4. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Rose against Bryant. From deep.
Well, the active hands of Derrick Rose. Really good job making that offensive player uncomfortable.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Lakers lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
The Lakers in the lead. They've got Jimmy Butler. He's out there with Dennis Rodman. And it's Sloan in at the 2. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And here's Rose following the three-pointer by Elgin Baylor. Rose against Johnson. Got a piece of it. He blocks it again. To the paint, here's West, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
What's up?
Free throw good, West.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Here's Rose, and the officials call a traveling violation. And the Lakers have possession. To the wing right side. Nest with a wide open look.
Oh,
Wow.
the pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious.
Sloan deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by West. Here's Baylor. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Free throw good from Baylor.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And no doubt coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And Chicago has possession, trailing by 13. Outside, Rodman. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Rose. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Rose. Jerry West making his last shot. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Rose. Basket good. Rose has got 9.
That's a really nice decision. Rose with the floater over the top. You don't have to take everything right to the rack.
Worthy kicks to Johnson. He lobs it up. Gilmore grabs the miss.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
The feed to Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Armstrong's checked in. And that one misses.
And as a free throw shooter, Robin has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Butler. And again, Chicago, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Baylor passes to Worthy. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Sloan. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. West with the ball, guarded now by Dennis Rodman. West outside, inside. It's stolen by Rodman. Johnson against Armstrong. Here's Butler. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Bailey. And there's Worthy on the assist by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 3 assists now in this one.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's an example to me of the attack mindset of Jimmy Butler. Puts it on the deck, draws contact. Simple.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. At the line for 2. The first one falls.
So from the 30th pick in the 2011 draft to one of the elite two-way players in the game, think about every step along the way with the work required by Jimmy Butler. Special stuff.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Lakers. Bryant comes in for Johnson. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
West against Butler. West passes to Worthy. The shot's good on the assist by West. Worthy's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
It's Jordan on the wing, guarded by Kobe. In the corner, it's Noah. Shoots over Shaq, and that one's good by Noah.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Chicago.
One shot.
And Abdul-Jabbar no good on that one.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Now here's Pippen. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 14 feet away. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Armstrong against West. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. So it's Chicago now. Now Armstrong. Back to Love. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And it's oh wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas?
The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. They had the upper hand early, defense and offense clicking, opening up an 8-2 run after the tip. They did not slow down much, as by the end of the quarter, they were still up 11. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You got to like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Bryant. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's West. And it's Johnson in at the 1. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Here's Jordan following the basket by Kobe Bryant. And here's Rose outside. And again, Chicago. No good. Lakers leading by 22. Bryant gets a wide open look from outside off the mark. Jordan against West. Jordan finds Rose. Rose double teamed. Here's Gilmore. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shaq's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Timeout.
Chicago calls timeout.
Start it.
From deep, Jordan, and no good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Johnson can't get it to go.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Pippen misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Luol Deng is checked in for Michael Jordan. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Chamberlain's checked in for O'Neal. Chicago on defense. Here's Kobe. They get the rebound. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. West against Rose. Pippen kicks to Rose. Looking to get it going. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Rose has got 11 points.
When you come off the screen that hard and that fast, so difficult to stay with Derrick Rose.
Johnson, the pass to Chamberlain. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside, Rodman, and he lays it straight in. Rodman's got his second basket.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's Johnson. He gets it in there.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Right side, Pippen. On its way from Rose for two. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, Derrick Rose just so confident, so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations. Boy, has he become a terrific shooter.
Johnson, that's for two. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Bulls shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Chicago making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Scottie's checked in for Los Angeles.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Rose.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism, but maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago. High post shot, and again it's the Lakers.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
It's Pippen with the drive, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Byron Scott picks one up. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Both good from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Down low, Chamberlain, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Chamberlain hits them both. 1:44 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Pippen. And again, no good by Chicago.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by the Lakers. Outside Dang. Tries it from 19. Good, and a nice assist from Noah.
There are not that many bigs who have Joakim Noah's court vision and court sense. That is unselfishness personified.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. Players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
Yeah, and you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Scott. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, then this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And so it's Los Angeles, closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Derrick Rose is out there with Jordan. Then there's Grant. Then there's Noah. And it's Pippen in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Pippen. Teardrop shot and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Scott, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Goodrich with it. He's covered by Grant. And it's Goodrich missing.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Here's Wilkes. There's the pass to Scott. He feeds it to Gasol. Over Noah. Gasol, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Rose, good.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Goodrich passes to Wilkes. To the middle, here's Gasol. A beautiful reverse layup. Gasol's got his first points in this one.
And the stick-with-it attitude of Gasol, just overwhelming the defense with his length.
Chicago calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Some changes here for the Lakers. O'Neal comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Baylor in for Byron Scott. Right side Rose. Pass to Gilmore. No one near him. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And you can see the advantage of running the offense through Derrick Rose, showing strong decision-making, really nice pass.
Fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pippen kicks to Rose. Back to Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. Over Goodrich. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Pippen.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Goodrich. It's stolen by Rodman. Jordan against Baylor. Puts it up. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Bucket is good.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Rose. Rodman trying to break free. Rose, that's good. Rose has got 13 points in the second half. And here is Los Angeles now. On the wing, Goodrich. Pass to Baylor. Good work defensively by Rodman.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
West is checked in for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for Goodrich.
One shot.
Jordan no good on the free throw.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
A chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David.
Now, Kevin, we know this about Derrick Rose. He never ducks these moments. He's fearless, this guy.
Johnson, a wide open look, knocks down the three ball. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Shots good by Pippen.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Johnson. Over Pippen. Johnson, double team. Elgin Baylor on the wing. 5 to shoot. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Rose. The Lakers with the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 51 seconds left in the game. Bryant is checked in for Baylor. Rose double teamed. The pass to Gilmore. Open for 3. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Rose against Kobe. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Rose. Here's Chicago. Rodman down low. O'Neal's there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good for Rodman. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Rose, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
The first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And 3 from Jordan. Here's Pippen. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And they go to the intentional foul.
Bryant at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And so the Lakers take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.